Hi everyone, this is Robin. Today we're going to be talking about the Caladen formation. The Caladen is used in limited front battles, so two really good examples are bridge battles or castle battles. When one team has more reach weapons than the other, we use the Caladen to either maximize our advantages or minimize our disadvantages. So one really important thing about the Caladen is it's not a flanking lineup. We line up our team so that our opponent's line has to shift. We're going to control the way that the opponents line up against us with this. And we want our angle to be pretty steep. It's going to be about a 30 to 45 degree angle that we line up at. So let's get into the Caladens here. Over here we have the left Caladen. You're going to notice that the left side is pushed out while the right side has fallen back. And we've got 4 spearmen on our defending team and 2 spearmen on the attacking team. And the left Caladen is how we're going to really maximize our advantage in having more reach weapons. So we're going to pile the reach weapons up on the left hand side, and when the attackers come in, their line is going to have to reform so that their left side is pushed out. What this does for us is it allows the spears to stab in at the opponent's sword sides rather than their shield sides. And this guy's shield will not cover this guy because this one is more advanced, because our line has baited him into that position. Another advantage of the left Caladen is it kind of shuts down our opponent's red weapons. So if we look at this guy, when he swings from a right-handed stance, his swing is going to fade away from our shield wall. Now, one really important thing is, if we're left Caladening, this red fighter has potential to be very dangerous to this shieldman, so we really need a spearman to watch out for him. Now in a castle battle, this isn't a problem because our pillar is going to block his swings. There is one important thing to watch out for in the left Caladen. We are very weak against the opponent's archers from the opponent's left side. So the archers are going to fire their arrows in at our shield wall's sword sides rather than their shield sides. So our shieldmen really have to be conscious of this. Now we're going to move over to the right Caladen, or the defensive Caladen. As we can see here, we have 2 spearmen on the defending team, and we have 4 spearmen on the attacking team. So our line's going to push out the right, and it's going to have the left retreated. We're going to pile our spearmen up on the right hand side. And ideally, the opposing team is going to march in. We're going to get some heavy conflict on this right side, and we're going to get kind of a dead zone on this left side because they don't want to fully commit. It's a little bit awkward getting in there. And that allows our spearmen to be concentrated against their spearmen and really helps to hide the fact that we're lacking. Now, one of the reasons why the right Caladen is so defensive against pole weapons, it's a little bit hard to see it with the Legos here, but when a spear fighter shoots in at our line, this guy's shield is going to have overlapping coverage on this guy. The spearmen are pretty much going to be stabbing in at a lot of shields, which makes the right Caladen a hard nut to crack. Another advantage of the right Caladen is it is more defensible against arrows than our left Caladen is. So I'll give you overhead views of these one more time. I've pulled this formation off in Chaos Wars before, and it worked really well, and it's a blast. So next time you're fighting, and you've got a situation like this, I recommend lining up your team according to whichever Caladen is going to work best for you. The right if you need to be defensive and you don't have enough pulls, or the left if you want to be really aggressive and you outnumber the enemy's pulls. And it's a lot of fun.